So Mcfarlane Toys decided to say, hey, listen, I can give you action figures with more accessories and more deco and still keep it at a competitive price. The only catch would be is that I would have to sell it via an exclusivity on a certain particular store. In this case, this was GameStop. What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome back. It's me, Hebot, your action figure enthusiast and video game aficionado. And today I'm coming back at you with another episode of Toys in My Closet. And as you can see here, I'm going to try to review for you today and unbox the brand new Mcfarlane Toys Deluxe Mandarin Spawn from Mcfarlane's Signature Designer Edition line. And as you can see from the packaging, it's quite big. It comes with a lot of accessories and a lot more deco. This figure was already released in single carded format, and it's pretty much available anywhere you can possibly buy collectibles. From Target to Amazon, Walmart, you name it, you'll find it. But the way he did with this is, like I said, he decided, I'm going to give you more deco, I'm going to give you more detail, and more bang for your buck, and still managed to bring this figure in at a price point range of only $40. That is right, $39.99. And here we have the figure in the box, in its casing. It's quite big and large. So there you see how he looks. The Spawn logo from his old school font in the comics. You see there it has the dragon-esque type of artwork with that crest in the bottom and Mcfarlane Toys in the top. The top is just an open window. On this side, the same thing, and another dragon. As you can see, we can bring it in closer. Right there. Back, it says Mcfarlane Toys on the top. Then we turn it around, and here we have a display of the actual figure. A nice picture of him. The Spawn logo on the top. Mandarin Spawn. 22 moving parts. And all his actual social media sites where you can get in touch with his products. As you can see there, it says bonus mini poster right here in the corner. Bonus mini poster, which is pretty cool that it brings with an artwork of the Mandarin Spawn. So let's get right to it, guys. Let's sit back, relax, have yourself a digital drink, and let's enjoy, and let me take you for the ride and the review with my look at this figure and see what it has to offer out of packaging. So in a blink of an eye, I'll be right back. So guys, here he is out of the box, and right away you can see how much presence he has. He looks absolutely spectacular. He is lanky, but has a lot of menacing presence. Like, he looks really medieval. He looks very majestic, maybe even Egyptian. Very, spectacular. Just the level of detail on this figure is really breathtaking. It's something that really is, you have to see it in person to understand, right? And so let's do that, and I'll try to interpretate that the best that I can in front of the camera. So we'll start off with, obviously, the level that he has of detail, right, on his face, right, which you'll see here in a second. We'll start off here, right? you see that he has a bunch. Hold on, give me 1 second. We'll just stand them right there. How close? Let me see if I can bring this down a little. Okay. We'll start off with his face. And you see right there how much detail he has. It's going from the thigh here, these kind of red feathery looking things, to the pointy parts here on his mask. He has like these white horns. The crest on his helmet is in white, but it looks like it's some type of demon or troll. The black going up, the pauldron here, and it's rubbery and very gummy feeling. The actual shin, it looks almost like a goatee with dots on it, as you can see there. The gold sheen on it is very nice, the black. Then you see the green in his eyes with the red indentation and stripes outline going in right there. All the way to the back with the back stripes there. Back of the helmet, it looks like he has like these types of square details on the helmet. Then we have the plate chest area where you have the actual it looks like a dragon, I guess, with the green eyes, the black, the reds, the white on the top with the horns coming out, and the gold is by the nose area indentation, the nose nostrils, the eyeliner in gold with the black around it with the red in the inside highlighted, the nose being painted, these little black dot lines on the nose or on would be the cheek area, the teeth in white, as you can see. When you see his stomach, you see the details in the stomach with some plates with gold, right, and with the red. Then we come up here to one of the shoulder pauldron. You see all the level of details in white, gold, red eyes with the dragon, with the red on the top, as you can see. Then gold outline lining, and the fringes here. In his shoulder, inside of it, you see another mask detail there, as you can see, right? And then there's red there all over. That goes around. It's painted. And the arms and the actual, what would be the forearm guard, right? The forearm guard. See the gold there. You see a little face there as well. As you can see, you see a little face there. The details in gold and the line work. Then you have this piece here with the forearm guard, which is absolutely gorgeous looking with the whites and the reds, the golds, the blacks. Then you see his hand that even has highlights of gold on the hand that is nicely painted. Now, even on the actual elbow right here, as you look here in the elbow joint, you see that it's a face right on it. And then on the wrist, the same thing. It's a face right on it as well. That's how much level of detail Mcfarlane has put into this figure. In this side, it's a different shoulder pauldron and design. It's going in a different direction, different face and everything. And even the forearm guard on this side has a different design as well. Face, mask. You see all the levels of red. So it's not even the same piece on both sides. They're different. And you can see inside the line work also they tried to do right there with this little bit of gold. Then you come to the skirt piece which is very flexible and rubbery, and you got the nice crest there with the emblem, with the gold, the green that looks like pearls all over it, the blacks, then the reds here as well, looking like another relic type of design with the reds and the gold going down all the way down, as you see. Then you turn them around, there's the pouch, the little belt in his back. He has the red on the top of his neck and the back with the gold spikes coming out. All this detail here, all the line work going to another face in the back of his middle center of his back, and then the strip piece in the back with the reds going around. Then you see all the detail line works there on the actual bicep. I mean, his shoulder, thighs, right? Then you see here another knee pad with the actual, face sculpt on it. Another different one with gold, white, gold on the chin here. He has a little missing piece there of paint on mine. Then you go down to the shin guard pad and you see this reds with gold. The face there as well. A face there. And then all the way down to the feet where you see the reds with the toes being in white. That looks almost like a horseshoe. And then in the back you see spike coming out in white with the line work in gold, the black, all those level of details in the back of the leg and the foot with a dot with like a big ruby and red in the very back of the chin. And then on the other side it's a different knee guard as well. Look, different knee pad as well, different face, different scope as well with the gold and the white. And then the shin guard too, it's also different. There's not one reused tool on this figure. Not one. Not one. Everything in this figure is absolutely different and unique from each side and from, the figure itself. Now, there is also a blue variant of this alongside the original variant release of this one, that I also have, and we'll take a look at that a little later. But there you have the level of detail that this figure has managed to represent, right? Thanks to Mcfarlane's wizardry and magic sculpting with his team over there at Mcfarlane Toys, where they spared no expense with this detail, and everything's nice and painted, really. Nothing's really missing paint. And for what I understand, I think I saw Toy Shiz, his video on this, and he had a comparison with the original one, and even still the original one had even more detail than this one, and this one is the more detailed one, second release, which is insane, the amount of detail Mcfarlane put to his figures, even way back when, at the price point, right, that he did. So there is a better look at him. And there we have it. So now let's take a look at the accessories that he came with, just to see what he had to offer. So let me just darken this up a little bit. There we go. Then we can darken this up a little bit. Yeah, now let's take a look at his accessories. And here we go, guys. Here is what he comes with as far as his accessories. This is the poster that he brings right here, as you can see. Bring it up a little closer, and you're going to see the level of detail in that poster, which looks absolutely stunning. With the symbol in, I believe, Japanese in the back, with the blood work. There's a shield. What looks to be the scarf. The whole middle area, as you see, blades, and then his feet, Really nicely detailed, and it has like the Mcfarlane signature in the bottom, which is cool. It's a nice picture. Then we'll start off with the one he came with the single carded one, which is this big blade here, very wide in width. Has the dragon indentation, a little bit of detail in there. A nice gunmetal silver with gold. You see there. The hilt, it's wrapping, it's all in gold, and you see the feathering in the bottom. Same thing with the other side. So it looks really, really nice. That's the first one. Second one that he comes with is this blade here. I forget the name of it. It's also a very unique looking blade with the top with the crevices. And then you see the hilt, nice gunmetal silver. No details really on the actual blade. Nice and simple, but the hilt has some nice attention to detail. What you see there, very nicely painted in that nice gold sheen. Then he brings another weapon, which I believe is one of the new ones, or this is the weapon that the blue one comes with, but in a different color. And it's this big spear thing looking with the blade in the top. You see is really nice. With the spawn logo there, and some nice detailed line work there with the dragons, as you see. And then the actual hilt is really nice as well. Looks like it's bonded with some type of material, but in gold. That's like on both sides, as you can see. And I hold it out and you see how long it is. It's very, very long. Then you have the standardized, stand that it's nice to have with the spawn logo, especially in the figure. In the case of this figure, since he's one of my gripes is that his joints are a little bit loose. Then you have his double-bladed sword. This is a brand new sword, piece of accessory as well. You see the hilt there in the middle with the gold and all that detail. And then on the blades, you see really nice detail in the spawn logo. Going all the way to the other side. Same thing with the spawn logo. If you turn it around, it's the same thing. But you see all that attention to detail. Really, really nice. And then last but certainly not least is the one that has the most detail. That's the theme of this figure, is the detail in this shield. And look how gorgeous that looks. Jesus Christ, all the blacks, the gold, the red, they pop really well. The contrast when you see his face, the dragon mouth, you see this chin, all those glow diamond pieces on it. Turn it around, it has like a wooden look to it, really nicely painted. You can see the ridges of wood on it with the red straps made out of rope. Really nice. And then the bolts that hold it down, as you can see, with the gold color. And it's pretty thick, and it has weight to it. It's weighty. Those are the accessories that it comes with. So you see, he's spared no expense. So the $39.99 price point is well worth it just for the accessories alone, because it comes packed with accessories. So now let's take a look at the Mandarin Spawn's articulation. So we start off with his head. As you can see, it goes left, it goes right, it goes down about that much, like so, about that much, and then it goes back very minimal, because this here, right there crashes. And then of course, you know, it has the tilt. The head does feel kind of loose. I don't know why, but it feels kind of loose. Then here, of course, we have his, you know, shoulder, which goes up about that much. Goes around 180 degrees. He even has one of those little butterfly joint. The elbow. The elbow is one single joint, but that's long enough to give him good range. And then the wrist, he goes up, down, and obviously in circles as well. And the pads don't hinder too much because they're soft and they're glued to the side there of the thigh. And I believe, yeah, there's even a thigh, no, a bicep swivel rather, right there. It even has the bicep swivel. Then on this area here, he has the ability to tilt really well, left and right, like so. And then the waist has movement, and so does the top part. And then he can bend down forward that much and hyperextend back that much. And the legs, they go up, popped out, sorry. So legs do go up like the Van Damme split. As you can see, that's where the Van Damme split. It has a little bit of give of a thigh swivel. You know, not too bad. It does pop out because of the way the ball connects is kind of low on the inside where it holds it, but it's okay, it still holds, doesn't break. He has a double on the knee. And then I think, no, there's no rotation there. Then on the foot, goes back that much and goes forward that much. So, as far as articulation goes, this figure is very well articulated. He's very lanky, like he's skinny, but still very mobile in the way he's designed. He looks really great. Extended there. Looks really good. Trying to see if I can just bring him over a tad. Yeah, he looks really good. Like he, no matter what. Let's see if we can focus this. Bring down the heat. No matter what, he's a good looking figure, and he articulates really well, so you have a nice amount of range for posability. So now let's take a look at him with the accessories. Okay guys, and here you have him with the accessories. His accessories are really big, and since he's soft and his articulation, a lot of them are, you know, kind of loose. It's kind of tricky because they're heavy, and as you see, it has this tendency to pull the figure down when, you know, the accessories are on, like the sword and the blade and stuff. But nonetheless, it still looks very, very good on him. As as you can see, this is how he looks. He looks great. And I wish he had maybe somewhere to store the other two that he has here, because they are really nice and really good weapons. It'd be cool if he had like a slide slot to slide them on, on the side of his, robe or something. It would have been dope, but they don't. But it's okay. It is what it is. Maybe I can lend to another character that doesn't have maybe some accessories, use it, and give him a weapon or something. So I'm going to push him here to the side, here, like so, maybe up to there, and bring in the other one to do some comparisons. So this would be his blue version, and there you see the face and all that stuff is different, but he has the same weapons as you see there, but with the blue hilt and the gold on the actual weapons. And you see even the, you'll notice immediately that even the like the skirt piece in the front is different. This piece is the same, and this piece only on the shin. But the skirt is different. The knee pads are different. The chest area is different, and the face is different. The pauldrons on the side are very different, as you can see. So it's up to you. You feel that you want to own them both. I think they look really good next to each other. They look very, like I said, unique, very different. But these guys, he feels like he can be part of, like, I don't know, like let's say the Mortal Kombat line. Like they feel like they could be Mortal Kombat characters. So I think that's why I might pair them up. So what I'll do is, just for comparison, just to see what it looks like, I'll bring in, I don't know, let me bring in, real quick, for another quick comparison, let me bring in, I'll bring in none other, because he has kind of like the same color aesthetic. I'll bring in other than Shao Kahn. And you can see Shao Kahn's a big boy too. And you see what I'm saying? They look like they can fit together in that world. And even since I don't have Shao Kahn's weapons, what I'll do is I'll give him these real quick so that he can be there alongside these two savages and animals, right? So let's put on the weapons, see how they look on him. Even though Shao Kahn is a lot more brittle, all the Mortal Kombat figures, for some odd reason, feel more brittle, meaning the plastic on them are a lot harder. For whatever reason, I don't know why, but I wish he stopped doing that, because they have to be agile. So, maybe we could put it upside down. Upside down. I'm scared I'm gonna take off paint because of the fact that his hands are so tight. Chip off paint on the actual figure, so bear with me, but let's do it like this. I haven't reviewed him, so I have to kind of review him. So there you go. Look there. That's what Shao Kahn. Oh, you can see the whole piece with the pauldron just fell off, or on the side of the pauldron, or the shoulder pad, because his shoulder pad here is very hard, so it doesn't move that easy. So let me plug it back in. It goes right in. It's not broken, but let me plug it back in. See how it snaps. Let me push it in. It's coming off. Let's see. See if I can do it on camera. Real quick. There you go. Pushed it in. And they don't break. That's what I like about these. You know, Mcfarlane figures, they just don't break like that. They're really well done. Even with all the, you know, hard brittleness to them and stuff. They're still very well made. And don't break that easy. But just to give you an idea, there it is. I'm going to put them right there with the other weapons. You see, it looks like they belong to him anyway. So there is Shao Kahn. Maybe if I go like this and push him back a little bit more. And push him back a little bit more. Oh. Not nice. Hold on. Wait. Okay, let's see now. How dare you, Shao Kahn. How dare you. There you go. Oh boy, this is really acting funny. These damn things want to come off. They don't want to cooperate, but it's always the case when you're doing a review. You see what I'm saying? So I hope you stay with me and don't get impatient. But yeah, oh, there he is. So there he is. There they go, next to each other. I think they fit very well. They feel like they belong together in the same universe of Mortal Kombat. So maybe let me bring in a few more figures real quick, just to show you comparison. So here we have them next to the Mcfarlane Toys Warhammer 4000. I believe her name is Desperara. Which you see they kind of have some similarities in aesthetics. Some, not really, but a little. And then next to the Mattel Masters of the Universe Revelations Skeleton, which is turned out to be a pretty awesome figure. And you see he's just a tad bigger than him. The pauldron makes him stand out a little bit more. But there you have it. For example, this is what it looks like next to these guys. And here he is next to the Marvel Legends modular Iron Man from Marvel vs. Capcom DOS. And then here we have him next to the Hellboy from the 2018 movie. With my man from Black Widow and from Stranger Things. From Mezco Toys. This is the Mezco version. And they look pretty cool, as you can see. Really nice. And here I have them next to the brand new Gundam Universe G Gundam Sandrock. And next to the I think it was DC Universe Signature Series from Mattel, Mirror Master. And you see how he kind of scales with different size of figures and different lines of figures. And just for fun, I'll throw in the Transformers Titan Returns Perceptor right in front over here. Let's throw him in right there. As you can see, from Transformers. So now let's, give some closing statements of what I think of the figure and what I think he has to offer and finish my review. Okay, guys, and here I have the spinner, and I can't really say much more than what I've already said. He's absolutely stunning, spectacular looking figure, a very eye candy piece. If you have him in your display on your shelf, he will be a standout kind of piece where people will see and more likely gravitate to see him and to take a look out of curiosity to see what he's about, because he just looks so good. He's so cool in design and just everything about it. It's just very, very artistic. It's a piece of art. I would highly recommend for you guys to get him. He is a GameStop exclusive. It was by order, but I've seen a lot of GameStop when I've walked in that actually just kind of have them sitting there, and not people haven't really gravitated and picked them up. The same way I've seen the first release, the single carded, which is only $20, and that's something you can find, in a local Walmart, local Target, and I've seen him around too. So I don't think it'll be too hard to find. The blue one is a little harder to find, yes, but not the Mandarin in this gold and black with red highlight aesthetics version. I don't think so. And if you do find them in the GameStop, again, he's worth picking up because it's only $40, and he comes with so many extra, accessories, and the so much more color and deco, and then the actual sculpting is second to none. I mean, there's so much sculpting here, it's ridiculous. I think he's great, guys. I hope you enjoyed my review. I hope you enjoyed the way I presented it to you guys. I'm sorry it's probably a little long because it's difficult with the style of figure that it is, but I hope you enjoyed it. So leave a thumbs up if you like the video, a thumbs down if you didn't like the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about the figure, right? Obviously, if you plan on getting him, if you plan on skipping him, if my review actually persuaded you to pick him up, and if or if you have him, what do you think of the figure? It's for good conversation for figures, and in general. Let me know what you think down below. Like I said, share this video with someone you think might like it. As always, for all the you that continue to come back and give me continued support, thank you, because without you, my channel would not be sustained. And for all of you new that stop by and you like what I do, thank you. I appreciate it because I know you didn't have to. And if you subscribe, I really appreciate it because I know you didn't have to. And that means the world to me. But since you did, I consider you now part of my family, a Hebot family. As you know, guys, you can find me on Instagram under C_respect. I am on Twitter, but Twitter, really, I don't talk much about this type of stuff like figures. But, if you want to find me there, I will give that information soon. Just as well as if you guys would like to help me out in any way, shape, or form to sustain my channel, to help it grow, to help me have better content or more content like this and like others, because I'm still small. I can't even do monetizing because I don't have enough subscribers or anything like that. I fund all this out of my own pocket and with the help of my children sometimes from time to time. But you would like to help me out from the kindness of your heart because you like what I do and you have the means to, obviously, because we're in very trying times still. There is a way you can do it, and that's down in the description below with my PayPal and my Patreon that I've created. And if you want to donate anything that you would like me to showcase on my channel or highlight on the channel, it would be an honor. It would be my pleasure to do so. Just hit me up on those DMs there on, obviously, C_respect on Instagram, and we'll work out the particulars. Okay, guys? So, this is your host, Hebot, signing off with another episode of Toys in My Closet. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Keep collecting. Be careful doing what you're doing, but do it being considerate to others because, we're still in trying times. And we can do what we love, but doing it respecting others. Bye-bye.